All right, y'all. So we've covered a lot of teams. Some may not be on this list, but we're gonna do a quick fire of everybody that's potentially a contender for playoffs, and this is going to be contenders or pretenders Super Bowl edition. So, does this team have a chance to win the Super Bowl? All right.
Can we start at the? Can we start at the? You want to start at the bottom?
Yeah, we'll go from yeah. Actually, that's a good idea, buddy.
Yeah,
Because the
we'll start
first
at the
few
bottom.
teams are really good teams.
Sure.
All right. Contenders, pretenders, boys, we'll go around real quick. Just we don't have to give an explanation. We'll just kind of shoot it out
Real
there.
quick. Real quick.
Yeah. Packers. I got pretenders.
Pretenders.
Pretenders for sure. Not there yet.
Buccaneers, pretenders, injuries.
Pretenders. Yep.
Pretenders.
The Rams, pretenders.
Pretenders. Absolutely.
Yeah, pretenders. They'll win the division, but yeah, pretenders. Not gonna go deep.
Texans.
Pretenders. Still not there yet.
Yeah, I'm not sold on them.
I got pretenders as well. All right, here we go. Now it gets to those are the top teams in their division. They will make it to the playoffs.
Looks like the Packers. Packers not gonna win. They're not gonna win the North.
They're going to be healed during playoff time.
Bucks for the contenders to win the Super Bowl? No. Healed or not.
I can see the
Evans and all them coming back.
Evans has been back. He's been balling.
Oh yeah, that is right.
Evans is-
No,
yeah,
not
yeah.
Evans.
Evans been back, so this is Chris Godwin's been out for the year, but Evans he's been a baller. I made the dumb decision to bench him in fantasy this week in one of my leagues, and
I mean Godwin,
Yeah.
not Evans. All right, I got Steelers. What do we got?
I'm saying pretenders. I just don't think Steelers. I'm saying pretenders. I don't think. I just don't feel like I don't feel like I know you said not to explain, but I don't think Russ is going to be able to lead them.
What do you got? You?
I'm gonna go pretenders, but they're really close to being contenders. But I just don't think they have a couple more pieces, and I think that they're going to be contending.
Seeing them against just seeing the score. I didn't watch the game. That's a game that I definitely want to go back and watch the highlights on. I wish I would have been able because it would have really helped me solidify this answer. But I'm going to go with pretenders because of how they lost to the Eagles. I didn't watch that game. That is a game I plan on going back and watching. And maybe we can revisit these answers not next week, but the following week. And because I really want to see that game because that'll help me really solidify this answer. But I'll go pretenders. Ben says Chris Godwin will be back come playoff time. That's an interesting thing.
Okay.
I will actually change that because that gives help over there. I might consider them a contender-esque team.
I need to see that he's definitely back. Then I'll change my answer to contenders. For now, I'm going to keep it a pretenders.
That's a lot of offensive power, and the thing that we're forgetting is the Buccaneers were out shooting everybody in the beginning of the season with that group. And Baker Mayfield is what we said, and I said it in the beginning of the year, streaky player.
A lot of people underestimate Baker.
And if he streaks right now, that'll be dangerous.
Facts.
All right, Bills. What do we got? Contenders or pretenders?
I know we talked about it earlier a couple weeks ago. Hey, Sean, all right. Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Answer while he's asking.
Bills. I'm gonna change mine to contenders.
Yeah.
It was close. We almost weren't them boys this week. We'll get into that in the Cowboys Nation. But hey, Sean, we appreciate you hopping in, man. Be blessed. Hey, Sean, hit me up next week. I'm coming up to Virginia, so I'll hit you up next week. But yes, Buffalo Bills. I think they have proven that they've finally beaten a good team. I see them as contenders now.
I can see them as I can say the same thing. They proved me wrong as far as being Super Bowl contenders. Still don't have them winning it, but I definitely can see them contending for it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Coach.
Sorry, I just that's really cool. I just got hit up by a news article. They want to do an interview on me becoming the new head coach.
Yes, sir.
It's really cool. So I gotta hit them up. Bills. No, yeah, man. Hey, shout out to the Bills, man. You guys have been playing really good. You guys had some wishy-washy games, but I think that win over the Lions definitely solidified y'all in potentially being a contender. Like, that's what we needed. That's what I asked for. That's what I nothing against nobody. I don't hate no fan base. I don't hate nobody. You just, man, I go off of what I see. And I'm not a professional. He's not a professional. Matty Ice is not a professional. We're just a bunch of dudes that like to watch football and talk shit. That's what we like to do.
Mm-hmm.
And we put together a fucking show called No Rules, Just Sports with the three fucking stooges, if you must. Okay. and rightfully so, man. I needed to see something, and this gave me what I needed to see. And you guys proved it. You came out on big time TV and you fucked up the Lions, man. Whether they're depleted or not, you made the Lions sweat. So I will definitely say
I appreciate y'all beating them because that helps out my situation.
Yeah, I say E. Speaking of
Vikings, contenders or pretenders? We'll go with E first on this one.
With the way we've been playing, if Sam Darnold can continue to play the way he's playing right now, where he's only thrown one pick in like a month and a half, if he can continue to play the ball he's playing, and our defense continues to be I can say contenders. I said when we did our thing, I said I was on the fence. Like a very slow push could put me in the pretenders with my team.
Right.
I feel like we found a way to really ramp up these last month and a half. I don't see us winning the Super Bowl, but I see us contending to get to that spot.
That's all it is, contenders. We're not asking if you can win it. So definitely, I'm going to agree with E, man. Vikings are playing really good ball, and I know it's weird to say, oh, the Lions. Well, we got to get to the Lions, but the Lions will be up there in contenders as well. There's a lot of really good teams, and this is what's exciting about NFL. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, the Chiefs are still in the picture, but the thing that's exciting about the NFL right now is there's a lot of really good teams, and who knows who will win this? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm going to definitely say contenders, man. They have been playing really good. You didn't have the best game. Sam Darnold didn't have the best game against the Vikings. I mean, against the Bears, Jesus, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But he had a really solid ass game last week against the Falcons. And yeah, so
he just been playing pretty good ball.
Yeah, definitely. What do you got, Maddie?
E, I love you, and I really want to say contenders, but there's just something in me that just doesn't feel like y'all are gonna be able to, make it all the way. Don't get me wrong. Sam Darnold has been a blessing for my fantasy team, and so is Jordan Addison. But something just tells me, it's just something in me. It's just gonna say you're gonna fall short. So I'm just gonna say pretenders. Trust me. I really want to say contenders.
Nah, we respect it, man. Ain't no hard feelings.
So
hey,
I know for a fact we ain't winning with motherfucking Sam Darnold.
Hey,
it would be great. It would be great if they did. I mean, it would be legendary.
You want to accidentally click them off?
Yeah, I mean, oh shit!
Oh damn! We
God damn it!
Get moved to the bottom. Son.
Get moved to the bottom.
I'll take that. That's fine. That's fine.
Real quick, let's just finish this off real quick. We'll go Ravens. I'm gonna say, of course, contenders, man. Contenders. Those are my boys. I still believe in them. I love what I see. Contenders. Lamar Jackson had a game last week, and I cannot wait to watch it tomorrow.
Yeah, contenders as well for me. They're playing really good ball right now. They could continue that dominance in the postseason. I think they get past the Chiefs this time. So Contenders, hot take.
I think honestly, obviously, the defense is the only concern, but I do see Contenders, hands down.
All right, going over to the Eagles. That's an easy one. Contenders, man, they are playing great ball. Saquon Barkley is a different human this year.
Yep, easy Contenders.
Yeah, it pains me to say it, Contenders, but I do want to add one thing. The fact that all these fucking Eagle fans say, "Oh, Nick Sirianni needs to go. Oh, Nick Sirianni is not the. He needs to go. He needs to be fired right now." Bitch, what?
I mean, he is toxic.
Amazing.
He was trying to fight his own player. There's literally a defensive coordinator having to hold him back. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not. Listen, and this has nothing to do with the Eagles itself as a team, but everything to do with him. Because I remember there was like an incident where he pointed at the fans and he was over there cussing and doing different things. And
that's Philly fans,
it was taken out of context and da da da. No, it wasn't, dude. He did what he did. We all saw it. There's fucking 1,000 cameras now, anywhere you turn, and he's been doing really weird stuff this whole year, and he's been moving really weird. So I'm not a fan of
being in the front office.
I'm just not a fan of the guy. Nothing against the Eagles, man. They're playing lights out ball.
Absolutely.
So,
who we got?
The Chiefs.
Pretenders. Pretenders.
I'm gonna say Pretenders, man. They have been skating by with the skin of their teeth, playing bad teams, barely winning, and then figuring out the cheesiest way to win against decent, good teams. And I think that luck, that black magic is going to run out, and I will not have to hear Chris Collinsworth gargle on Patrick Mahomes' nuts.
As much as I want to agree with y'all, it's still the fucking Chiefs. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
With the NFL in your back pocket, they're gonna be contenders.
Yeah.
I think they have looked terrible all year, but they still found a way to keep fucking
postseason. They just turn it on, they flip the switch, and then something.
Did you see? I don't know if it's old or not. It just popped up on my feed one day where Travis Kelce fucking punched one of his own teammates in practice.
What the fuck?
Did y'all see that?
No, I didn't.
I don't know if it was new or old. Let me see if I can find that clip. I don't even know where I saw that.
All right, we'll hit the last team while he's finding that.
Last team is the Detroit Lions, Contenders.
Even
easy. With the injuries, I think if those guys come back, I gotta do a deep dive on their injuries, see if they can come back in the time of playoffs. Even without them, you can see what they did against the mighty Bills. Still kept it within 6.
I can't wait for that. I really cannot wait for that Week 18 Vikings-Lions game. That's gonna be a great game.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a hell of a game to watch.
At Detroit, correct?
Yes.
So this is old. This is like a year old.
It's old.
I've never seen it.
It is in Detroit.
It's in Detroit. Yeah. So, all right. Well, that wraps up Pretenders and our mighty Contenders, man. We had a couple different opinions on a couple different teams, man. It's definitely interesting, man. The playoffs is right around the door, and we're excited for some football. A team that is not excited for the playoffs,
the Cowboys. I mean,
it's the Cowboys. What a great transition, Coach Saul. Let's spin it, Cowboys Nation.